We talked to Christian Horner. He was very happy because the team has worked very hard to get those updates going. And 2 days after everything was horrible, finally everything's coming together and there's this great victory. So aesthetic, that's what everybody was at Red Bull. And yeah, of course, the championship is wide open again. Christian Horner thinks that also, I think.
You can see, of course, it's going to be difficult after his qualifying, but it did look like Max was driving just a different car. Did Christian say anything to that?
He was satisfied with Yuki's performance. Remember, indeed, he came from the back. He scored a point. That was probably all there was in it, because the rest of the midfield is not standing still. Williams is right up there, and Ferrari is there. Aston had a great run for a while. So it's not easy for a Red Bull to pass all those cars nowadays, unless you're Max Verstappen, and then indeed you're in a league of your own.
McLaren just didn't seem to know how to win this race with the strategy decisions they made today.
Well, I don't think if you would say this to Andrea Stella that he would agree. Andrea was telling that this was really a Red Bull victory. He thinks that no matter what they have done, they wouldn't have won this one. They were surprised that the Red Bull was this good this weekend, and McLaren just didn't have it. And one interesting thing is, of course, why didn't they have it? It was warm. Normally that's in their advantage. Tire management, there's a lot of deck here in this circuit, also normally in their advantage. So they're looking into this, well, why didn't it work? But they have to acknowledge, and they did acknowledge that, Max was better this Sunday, and strategy or not, they wouldn't have won it. That's what they think.
Russell seemed to have the pace at the start. He also did that early pit stop, which saw him fade away a little bit. How was he after the race?
Well, Russell told everybody has a bad race during a year. Red Bull had it in Bahrain, McLaren had it, I don't know, can't remember anymore, Japan probably. He said this was our bad race. There was nothing going right. What tire they put on, there was no pace in it, and he was kind of surprised that he couldn't fight with the top teams, and that he had to fight with the smaller teams today. Why? He didn't know, no clue.